what's going to happen with their visas, their jobs. Are we going to war? Are we not going to war?
Back in 2021, we were at a 98% absorption rate, whereas now we are more at a 50 to 60% absorption rate. That market from 4 to 6 million is just nuts.
Yeah.
People are paying $1 million over asking.
Have you ever been to an IMAX movie?
Mm-hmm.
The views in the backyard are like that. Anywhere you look, there's a view.
It's an arbitrary number until you sell it. Paying taxes means you're winning. Would you rather just never have it? Right now, like to segue, California as a whole, not like a micro market of Silicon Valley, 3 months in a row, we are down for average price. And that's across California. San Diego, I had a client relocate there, and I want to say they bought in February or March. And it was booming. And my cousin's actually in the escrow title world, and he said, yeah, it's going absolutely nuts. And then this past month, so April, fell off pretty hard. There's contributing factors to that. I think a lot of things are going on in the world, but a lot of people right now lack clarity, right? Like what's going to happen with their visas, their jobs. Are we going to war? Are we not going to war? Is our president wishing people happy Easter, or is he mad at everyone? Like what's going on? Stock market has rebounded in the past week or so, right? I don't know if you guys saw that, but like, what are you seeing out there?
Can I jump in real quick? Because I have some an article to support.
You keep jumping. Jump high.
Jump high. So to support what Aaron's saying. So Yahoo's news article, or Yahoo Finance news article, just came out. So April stats aren't done yet, but so it's titled "Bay Area Home Sales Rise as National Home Market Slows." So from January to March, pendings were up. Pendings were down nationwide 2.4%, while in the Bay Area, San Francisco particularly was up 17% up until March, and then San Jose was up 11% year to date from January to March. Go ahead. Obviously, April hasn't come out yet, but we're in the market every day, so we have some updates for you.
Yeah,
what we're seeing.
I was looking at the absorption rate of what's happened in March over the last few years, and back in 2021 we were at a 98% absorption rate, which means that if there were 1,000 homes for sale, there were also 1,000 homes pending, or like 980 homes pending, right? So there was 98% of the homes that were coming up, they were getting absorbed right away. Whereas now we are more at a 50 to 60% absorption rate, which means if there's 1,000 homes active, we are anywhere from 500 to 600 pending homes. So people are looking to pull the trigger still on nice houses, but the homes that have some sort of funkiness, like whether they're close to a busy road or train tracks or something that wouldn't be super attractive, are sitting on the market or not getting as many offers as they previously used to, back when things were just hot and crazy.
I think what I'm seeing is that it's like I think you said earlier too. It's just affecting the first-time home buyer much more than the second-time home buyer, and I think we're seeing that because so many people are invested in the stock market, and they don't have the liquid cash necessarily sitting around, so they're not jumping as quick like other people would be doing, or being able to vest some of that stock quicker. Like you said, I think it is super pockety, like the ones on train tracks or busy roads. Obviously, price more aggressively, any home's going to retrieve those offers, and you kind of just got to work it up from there. But super price sensitive, especially I would say like under $2 million.
So something that I want to share, we're all under 40. Something that I believe that we were not taught, going back to what you're saying about the stock market, we were not taught how to hedge correctly. And what I mean by that is a lot of our friends, maybe even some of us, have bought Bitcoin, for example. Maybe we bought it at 30,000. Maybe our friends bought it at 30,000. There was a point last year where we're at $120,000, right? It's an arbitrary number until you sell it, right? So part of the reason why I believe prices are what they are in the Bay Area is because so many people are paid not only a salary, but they're given stock, right? Google, Apple, Facebook, whatever it may be. Those employees are able to cash those stock units out and buy. They typically have blackout periods, but they're able to cash out for relatively higher prices. You kind of have the inside track, not insider trading, but you have the inside track as to like when you should probably sell. A lot of my friends, unfortunately, did not sell, right? So if Bitcoin went to 120,000, but now you're ready to buy a house, you never skimmed anything off the top, and you were up 250 grand in Bitcoin, you kind of lost out. So I was just poking through today what companies have been doing year to date. So just to rattle off a few, NVIDIA is up 104% in the last 1 year. Meta is up 37% in the last year. Apple is up 39% in the last year. Google, Alphabet Class A, is up 127%. Tesla is up 69%, right? And we know last year as a whole, Santa Clara County appreciation was a kind of stagnant, right? Like 1 to 5% depending on the area. So there's a lot of people that made a lot of money in the stock market that are looking to diversify. But if you have not diversified your portfolio, you are just super tethered and tied to that company, especially if you work for them, the highs, the lows. So my encouragement would be to speak with a financial planner and plan for the long term and diversify as much as you can so you're not riding the highs and lows of Tesla or Bitcoin or Nvidia or whatever, company you're invested in, and put it into a house or put it into a rental property or something. But you got to hedge, you got to skim something off the top because that's what everyone else is doing. So if you want to win in the market, that's where your down payment's going to come from.
And we've had some new clients recently that work at these big companies, and that's kind of what they're doing. They're like, not that they're seeing anything coming, doom and gloom or something bad coming, but they're just like, yeah, it's been so good for so long. Let me just peel it all off the top and put it into something tangible.
And you got to pay taxes. Like you're winning. Paying taxes means you're winning. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks for everybody. But would you rather just never have it? There's no real way around it. There's things that you can do. And I believe you met with somebody yesterday. What did you learn?
I mean, it's just another avenue of how you can basically postpone paying taxes on an immediate appreciation and equity on an asset, whether it's stock or a home. And again, speak with a financial advisor, but basically a charitable trust to where you can put the money in that you've made off of a stock or a home, and it will pay you out till the day you die, just in increments. Obviously, you will have to pay tax on it throughout the year, but it's not going to be a hit like it would be just immediately if you sold something, as parents buy homes for $50,000 and then resell for $2 million.
And on a 1 to 10 scale, how easy do you think it would be to create that charitable trust? Because it sounds confusing.
I mean, there's so many different segues with a charitable trust that if you take the time and speak with someone who can give you the ins and outs, I think it is not only beneficial. And again, I'm not saying this is for everyone or people who own one home and then turn them, but if you own multiple properties or your family owns multiple properties, have a portfolio out here, this is a way that you can move some of that money over and just kind of either, like I said, use it for yourself for a period of time. They were saying that you can add your children to it. So there's a lot of different segments to it, but it's definitely a way to take that $1.5 million appreciation and move it to something a little safer with a larger yield per year as well.
So on a 1 to 10 scale, is it easy to set up, hard to set up? Like, what would you say?
I would say 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
So like if you talk to the right person, maybe some paperwork, but it's not like impossible.
No.
Is it expensive to set up?
No.
No, it's not got a lot of fees up front. It's more of a percentage cost, I believe. So whatever you're funding, it'll be more like an asset management fee.
Our seller over on Linfield had that set up, and he has, 8 or something properties like that. And he's like, it's super easy. The kids are employees. And
Yeah.
So yeah, talk to Ben. Ben had the resource for that.
Financial Ben. Finance free.
Yeah, we're gonna have a one pager for anyone who needs it here soon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, deferring capital gains. I think that's the biggest hurdle that especially like older people have. They don't need to live here anymore. Some people like to live here for the weather, but they've made their money, their house rich and cash poor. Is that the saying?
I mean, not even older people though, but like these kids or young adults who are taking over portfolios from family, and they just don't want to be landlords in California anymore or have to take on that responsibility of finding a property out of state and trusting someone with that. It's like such a secure way to keep income rolling in. And again, it produces money per year. It's sitting in a high yield account. So there's always going to be 5-6% made on it per year.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I mean, it's great to set up. So if you have any questions, reach out. We can get that to you. You got anything?
You want to talk stats?
Sure.
So kind of to Jeet's point, so right now, single family homes in Santa Clara County that are active on the market. Ready, guys? 1,116 homes.
We went down a little bit.
No, we're up. We didn't even
No,
break we were like 900.
I thought we were at 1,200.
No. We didn't break the 1,000 mark.
God bless.
Actually, 1,200 was including
Condos. Oh, including coming soon.
Coming
Oh.
soon. So we were like around 1,000.
And then townhouses and condos are down there 837. I think we're in the nines last couple weeks.
Yeah.
So so if you're buying out there, there's more inventory than it's been all year, but it's kind of like we talk seasonality. So
Yeah.
we're coming into mid to end of April, May. A lot of the sellers that we talked to back like in October, November, December, that was kind of always their timeline anyways, and we're just seeing more stuff on the market. So pretty normal.
Yeah.
Still low, but pretty normal.
I'm seeing finally some areas unlock some good inventory out there. Like I'm seeing better houses come up on the market. Like Aaron's house on Aaron's listing on Kirsten. Like that's a really nice house in a really good pocket, and you don't see a lot of good houses come up in that pocket often. So I'm seeing stuff like that come up in different areas. Like Willow Glen, there's some really nice $3 to $4 million properties, and then I have a client looking up in Mountain View, Palo Alto, Los Altos, and that market from 4 to 6 million is just nuts.
Yeah.
People are paying $1 million over asking. Things are just selling for crazy multiples, especially new construction, because there's not a lot out there. People are going pretty haywire.
Yeah, we're getting hit hard right now in Cambrian, Almaden, Boston Valley. That area is significantly down, I think, for price versus like February was like, boom, you price low and you sell high.
What do you think this last week, because of things kind of bouncing back up with the stock market, do you think it's going to translate in more activity and more buyers in the next couple of weeks?
What's crazy is you and I were talking, and both of our open houses were pretty busy. And
I think we all did open houses this week.
Yeah.
You too, right?
It was cracking this weekend.
Yeah.
Literally last week was a phenomenal week to list a home.
but the amount of offers isn't quite there. Like we've all had good calls, good traffic, but
It didn't translate.
we're both like, or we're kind of scrambling. Whereas like before we had 7 to 10 offers and you just push everybody. So it's interesting. I do think that the stock market's going to help us quite a bit. So we'll see. I don't know. I think maybe we push Cambrian through one more week to see if we can grab some leverage. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Or what do you think the hesitation is with the buyers?
I
Like,
just
so
feel
they're
like
out-
I
they're-
just feel
they're out there
no one is
looking.
comfortable.
Yeah,
Like it's
everyone's
interesting
looking, and no one's like,
What is anything going on with the H-1Bs right now? Because Lauren the other night, so Lauren's a recruiter.
Yeah.
I mean, she talks to these people all the time, and by people I mean the demographic of engineers and tech.
coming over from like
India,
China.
and she's continuously saying like these people are all freaking out still. And I was like, I swear we talked about
We
this.
had a couple clients not get their visas renewed.
Oh yeah, there's so much. So back in India, there was typically 5 visa centers that you could go to all around the country. Now there's only 2, out of which only one place does biometrics and the other place does like the actual appointment.
Yeah.
So and those 2 places are 2 hours apart by flight. So you got to go to one place. You got to
flight.
Yeah. So you got to go.
Really?
Yeah. You got to go to one place, stay there for 3 days. Hopefully your appointment comes through. You do your biometrics. Then you go to another place and you go for your appointment. You,
So they don't make it easy at all.
The same way, it's like that in Indonesia too.
But it used to be 5 centers and it was still pretty cramped, like getting an appointment and stuff. Now imagine there's only 2.
But the thing is, like, a lot of people that have been here aren't getting them renewed.
Oh yeah.
So I have 3 new properties coming. I have number 1 is a super nice townhouse off Monterey in Morgan Hill, close to everything. It was previously listed with a different agent who wasn't very experienced. Dropped the price significantly, got it staged. Looks like a model home, super great condition. Client needs to sell, lives in Texas now. Excited to have photos and everything back on that. This week, so we'll be on this weekend. Then I have a property in 95136, number 1 agent 95136, coming. Sorry. And that's a really great property, vaulted ceilings, completely remodeled. Going to be coming on very aggressively, probably around 1.2. So hopefully next podcast I will be taking offers. And then I have a great 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo, best price in Los Gatos, also remodeled, and a really good first-time homebuyer opportunity or investment. Ben.
We have a lovely Newark townhome situated in Newark.
Nestled.
3-bedroom, 2-bath. Very, very well updated. We have a single-family home in the northeastern quadrant.
Why do you keep saying we?
Jason and I.
Oh,
You forgot to add number one Newark agent.
Number 1 Newark agent.
cute. You guys do everything together. Jason, why don't you tell us about this one?
Make sure you mentioned the northeastern
The
quadrant.
northeastern sector of San Jose. A great 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 1,200 square feet, entry-level home in the Piedmont Hills School District, high school district.
10 out of 10. Go Pirates.
10 out of 10, go Pirates. That'll be on today here shortly.
Yes.
And then another one in Los Gatos, so I'll let you take that one.
Yes, next week. 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 5,500 square feet, 70-foot long water slide. One of the nicest views and nicest backyards we've been around. Will be on the market Tuesday.
Have you ever been to an IMAX movie? Mm-hmm. The views in the backyard are like that. Anywhere you look, there's a view.
Wow. East to the west.
East to the west.
All right.
And a lovely duplex off of Union.
I have one last thing.
Go ahead.
The Lupin Lodge, famous nudist colony here in Los Gatos, 112-acre property has been taken off the market. It was listed at $29.2 million, actually listed by my neighbor Joe, great guy. Haven't got all the insights, but that has been since taken off. You may continue to run around naked if you would like. If you would like to purchase it, you can reach out to me. But thanks for joining us today. Anyone want to close out?
Is there anything to remember before we go?
Remember, when choosing a real estate agent who you work with matters. We'll talk to you guys soon.
See you.